1982, Gulzar Saab made Angoor, an adaptation of William Shakespeare's The Comedy of Errors. Angoor ends with a character exclaiming, "ये कैसी अनहोनी है, कौन सोच सकता था कि ऐसा भी हो सकता है?" The camera then cuts to a portrait of Shakespeare winking at the audience and pointing to himself as the author of this incredible tale of two sets of twins. As great an artist as Gulzar Saab is, he didn't think he could add much to what Shakespeare had created. Angoor transplants the material to India but stays close to the through line of two sets of identical twins being separated at birth. Even after 40 years, Angoor is entertaining, with knockout performances by the great Sanjeev Kumar and Devan Verma as Master and his man Friday. There's this running joke about the song Pritam Anmilo which will make you laugh out loud. In Circus, director Rohit Shetty and writers Yunus Sajwal is credited with screenplay and Farhad Samji, Sachit Bedre and Vidhi Khodgaonkar with dialogue make the mistake of thinking that they can improve on Shakespeare and Gulzar Saab. To this already busy plot, they add half a dozen characters, a superhuman ability for one twin to endure electric currents which then somehow transfers to the other twin even though he lives in another town. They add love interests who crowd the frame without adding much value, and there's even a larger philosophical debate about nature versus nurture. Apart from being an oversized entertainer, Circus also wants to advocate for tolerance and inclusivity. It's a noble thought, but the film is a mess. By the way, if you want to see a more powerful deliberation on nature versus nurture, just go back to Raj Kapoor's 1951 classic, Awara. Rohit is Bollywood's king of the mass movie. He's unapologetic about his school of logic-defying filmmaking. Whether it be his high-adrenaline, testosterone film Cop Universe, Singham, Simba and Suryavanshi, or his determinedly silly but cheerful comedy franchise, Golmaal. Shetty's ambition is to deliver entertainment with a capital E. His films aren't driven by character arcs or coherence, but by his own conviction. In Circus, however, he doesn't seem to trust his own instincts or the material, so he just keeps adding more. There's two Ranveer Singhs, two of Varun Sharma, there's a dance number by Deepika Padukone who looks ethereal and helps to lift the film momentarily. The screenplay also finds room for every notable supporting and comedic actor currently working. Sanjay Mishra, Johnny Lever, Ashwini Kalsekar, Mukesh Tiwari, Vrijesh Hirji, Sulabha Arya, Siddharth Jadhav, Murali Sharma, Tikul Talsania, Brijendra Kala, and I am sure I'm forgetting a few. The film is set in the 1960s and the action mostly takes place in Ooty, but the hill station is largely rendered in sets and in CGI. DOP Joman T. John and production designers Swapnil Bhalerao and Madhur Madhavan work hard to create a comic book aesthetic. Every frame is popping with gaudy colors. The greenery is so green that it seems weirdly toxic. The look is determinedly artificial. It's like a candy land come to life. Perhaps all of them were trying to compensate for the lackluster writing. The double role is one of the great cinematic traditions of Indian cinema. Nowhere else in the world has the trope been used so repeatedly and with such success. The joy of the double role is watching an actor perform two distinct characters in the same film. Think of Dilip Kumar in Ram Aur Sham, or Hema Malini in Sita Aur Geeta, or Amitabh Bachchan in Dawn, or Sridevi in Chalbaz, or Hrithik Roshan in Kaho Na Pyar Hai. It's a showcase for the artist and double the bang for the audience. But curiously, in Circus, the writers don't exert much effort in creating differentiated characters for Ranveer and Varun. The two sets are almost interchangeable. Except, one Ranveer can touch live wires, another character calls him a generator, while the other Ranveer can only writhe under the impact of this electricity. The two Varuns have different moustaches. Ranveer strenuously works the charm, but little is memorable. Which is a shame considering Rohit and Ranveer also co-created Simba, who lit up every frame he was in. It's the same for Varun and the two leading ladies. Pooja Hegde and Jacqueline Fernandez look lovely, and that's pretty much all they're required to do. The plot is so chaotic that Murali Sharma, who plays the head of an orphanage, is required to provide reams of exposition in voiceover. He also repeatedly breaks the fourth wall to explain directly to the audience what exactly is going on. All of which would have been forgivable if the jokes were just better. But the humor is painfully lame. Siddharth Jadhav plays a thief named Momo, whose sidekicks are two burly men named Mango and Chicky. So at one point, someone says to him, Mango Chicky nahi hai, Kaju Chicky chalegi. Someone else calls Sulabha Arya a buzurg lomdi. And in another scene, Momo exclaims, Mere Sunil Dutt, why take long cut? The only actor who seems to be enjoying himself is Sanjay Mishra as the uppity Rai Saab. In one scene, he screams, You low society, move your bum. And I will admit, I cracked a smile when Rai Saab declares, Samundar mein susu karne se tsunami nahi hoti. Rohit peppers the film with classic Hindi songs, perhaps hoping to create old world charm. At one point we hear Dil ka bhavar kare pukar. In another, Babu samjho ishare. But it doesn't alleviate the tedium much. I was hoping for a rollicking good time, but Circus did not deliver. To paraphrase T.S. Eliot, and this is the way the year ends, not with a bang, but a whimper. You can see Circus at a theatre near you. Did you guys like Circus more? Tell me in the comments below, and do check out our addas with filmmakers, with actors, and our celebration of the 2nd anniversary of The Front Row with the one and only rocking star Yash.